Rachel, what is your status?
Intel. The ID transponder signal originated from a wreck. A military capital ship that seems to be named Tidan. The Tidan deployed the orbital weapon, then suffered the same fate as the other wrecks, crashing to the surface before the weapon could be enabled. Escaping the Gaussian base, Jacob crossed the wastelands and located the Tidan. Coupled with the transponder hidden aboard this ship, he used the trigger to arm the weapon. But without adequate food, water, or protection, he died here. Alone.
We're coming for you, Rachel. Hold out until we get there.
Understood, Intel. Science team standing by. Kapisi, do you copy? Come in. Over. Kapisi, do you copy? Come in. Kapisi, do you copy? Come in. Over.
We read you, Rachel. We have you on long-range scanners. We are close. Be advised, the Siidim have betrayed us. They're closing on your position. You are in imminent danger. Do you copy?
Roger that.
Rachel is located here. Siidim units are attempting to capture her and seize the wreck. Defend Rachel until the Kapisi arrives.
Standing by. New heading set.
Alright,
New
welcome
coordinates
back.
verified.
So here we are in the center of the Dreamlands at the Torin Crater.
Move out.
And we have problems.
Rachel moving out.
We also have something extremely cool to talk about. And we are going to kind of return to this in just a second. We have a little bit more time.
We're moving. Science officer en route.
I'm just going to get the hell out of Dodge for the time being.
Move out and be ready.
Ready. On our way. Op ready. Green line confirmed.
Op ready. Move order confirmed.
New coordinates verified. Receiving. Coordinates confirmed.
Armor ready. On our way.
Railgun reading you.
Support ready. Move with that railgun.
Runner, go ahead. Reading you. Read a sensors post is taking fire. Confirmed. Runner, set new heading. Enemy armor on approach. Hostile railguns have opened up. Go for ranged. Coordinates alert. Confirmed. Sensor post destroyed. Confirmed. Unknown inbound. Border designating hostile. We've detected something.
Runner.
Rachel, be advised. The Sakala is closing on your position fast. She will arrive before us.
Coordinates confirmed.
Copy that.
Alert.
Hurry.
Hostile fire. Roger that. Coordinates confirmed. We need a turret set in place.
Go for armor. On target.
Go ahead. Get us underway.
Move it.
Light attack vehicle is under fire. Alert. Rachel is in contact.
Punch it.
Fire. Strike craft destroyed.
For order.
A turret is under fire.
Fire. Fire on the move.
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Target locked. Receiving. Contact. Counter. Hit that target with smoke. Receiving. Get out here. Move.
Rachel moving out. Ready.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Reading. We have a target. Go for orders. Counter fire on target.
Reporting.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Be advised. Hostile carrier
Rachel,
detected.
go ahead. Move order confirmed. Intel. The Sakala has arrived.
Rachel's strike force is outmatched. She must disengage and rendezvous with the Kapisi at once. Ensure Officer Sajet and her team make it safely to the Kapisi.
Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned.
We're moving. This is Rachel. Go ahead.
We have Rachel in sight. Reducing speed. Be advised, the Kapisi has been operating in the red for hours and she's overheating.
The Kapisi has taken damage from overheating the drive systems. Our cruisers are trailing behind, but will arrive soon.
Intel, I've recovered the transponder and trigger artifact from the Tidan wreck. My scan of the area has identified an advanced cooling system in one of the nearby wreck sites.
Roger that. Salvaging that artifact is now our main priority.
Make ready.
Carrier repair systems are unavailable.
Reading. Hostile armor incoming. Kapisi copies.
Runner, focus the repair on
Be
primary
advised.
systems.
Enemy support vehicle authenticated. Set.
Coordinates confirmed. Armor, go ahead. New heading set.
Ready. Send.
Salvager copies. Mobilizing.
Send message. Base runner is en route. Defend that area with the turret.
We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Fighter in circulation.
Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Move order confirmed. Op ready.
Reading. We demand the object that your science officer has seized. Relinquish it, and you may continue to live on this planet after our ascension.
Close this channel until further notice. The only sound I want to hear from the Sakala is our hull exploding.
Damn
Alert.
right.
Support craft has been engaged.
Proceed to mark target.
Copy that.
Alert all units. The Sakala is preparing to launch a cruise missile. Bomber on deck.
The sensors post is under fire.
Reporting. Runner copies.
Attention.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Hostile AA turret detect systems online. Ready to burn. Alert. Salvager destroyed.
Go for armor. Green line confirmed.
Alert. Sensor post lost. Kapisi copies. Op ready. Hostile craft in AO. Target. Maneuver for visual confirmation. Our bomber is under enemy fire.
Armor.
Enemy armor disabled.
Standing by.
Hostile range craft destroyed. Reading. New sector designated. Move out.
Runner copies.
Op ready. On our way.
Salvager ready. Displace to that CU field.
Reporting.
Hostile strike craft
Line
down.
confirmed.
Set new heading.
New coordinate.
Attention. Our cruisers have arrived and are awaiting orders.
Ready for command.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
Green line confirmed.
Hostile on
Armor
sensors.
ready.
Authentication pending.
Cruiser ready.
We got a railgun under
Move
fire.
caution. We have hostiles on the board.
Alert. Railgun lost.
Railgun ready.
Control Group 1 designated.
Support ready. Set new heading.
Science team engaging. Get them off us.
Send message. Move order confirmed.
Runner copies. Runner copies.
I got a visual lock bearing in mind.
Runner copies. Full power. Move. Fire EMP.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Ready. Energy signature Signature confirmed. Move out. An artifact has been coolant artifact extracted. Now let's get it on board the Kapisi.
Armor, go ahead.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed. Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Hostiles on the way.
Runner.
CUs exhausted. Fleet Group 6 assigned.
New coordinates verified.
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Combat ready. Reading you, Command.
Cruiser copies. Seal hatches for combat move.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Go for armor.
Heavy artillery loaded.
Strike craft destroyed.
Heavy missiles loaded and ready.
Crew ready.
This is the captain. Hostile interceptor destroyed. Battlecruiser is facing resistance. Position marked. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
5x5.
Alert. Support taking hostile fire. Anti-air turret under fire. Coolant technology received. Engineering reports installation in progress.
We can now focus on the Siidim. They cannot be allowed to acquire the Taidan transponder. Destroy the Sakala.
Oh boy.
Enemy contacts on the board.
Copy, on our way.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engine enemy armor.
Sakala launching cruise missile.
For artillery. Copy, coordinates set.
Reporting. Get this battle cruiser into the fray.
Give us a target. Roll out.
Copy. On our way.
Alright, so this mission is brutally
ready.
tough.
Lock and fire. Ready. Set.
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Battle report. Enemy cruiser destroyed. Enemy anti-air turret sighted.
Reading. Reporting. Send message. Op ready. Coordinates confirmed. Ready for command.
Fleet Group 2 assigned.
Cruiser copies.
Be advised.
I'm just
an
going
RU
to spend a
site
minute
has been
here
exhausted of resources.
reorganizing my forces
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing
and
designated.
getting
Advance to
myself
mark
set up.
Bomber is taking fire. Reading.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set.
Bomber to launch deck.
Bomber set for launch. Send message.
Green line confirmed. Heavy missiles loaded and ready.
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Caution.
Mark
we
the
have
bearing.
hostiles on
Control
the board.
Group 2 designated.
Heavy artillery loaded.
Reporting.
Go for armor. We've got hostile on
Proceed
sensor.
with
Confirm
decommission.
visual.
Give us a target.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
Overranged. Go ahead.
Control Group 1 designated.
Heading.
Ready. Send. Get us moving. A railgun is taking
Runner
effective
copy.
fire.
Ready.
Copy, coordinates.
Alert. Railgun down.
Ready. Base runner is en route. Roger that. Coordinates confirmed. Deploy a turret on that location. Runner copies.
Go ahead. Copy, on our way.
Cruiser ready.
Standing by. New heading set.
Salvager copies.
CU deposit depleted. CU field expended.
Make ready.
Weapon range systems currently active. Weapon systems online. Armor systems active. Be advised. Carrier repair systems online.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Kapisi copies.
Go for artillery. Roll out. Receiving 5x5. Time to move. Fire on sight.
CU site exhausted.
Green line confirmed.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Crew ready. Hostile armor eliminated.
Pilot confirmed. Returning to carrier. Rally point set. Move to location.
Send message.
Move with caution. We have hostiles on.
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Runner copies. Salvager online. This is Rachel, go ahead. Copy that.
So, as per usual, I am going to just take some time to move around the map, open up all the wreck bulkheads, and search for artifacts.
Designated. Trackers assigned.
And then we are going to get into the arduous task of pushing down into the crater and destroying the Sakala, and that is going to be brutally difficult.
Anti-air turret post lost.
This is definitely one of the most difficult missions in the game. The Sakala has a ridiculously massive army with tons of cruisers, nukes, air support, you name it. It's a pain in the butt. So, yeah.
Attention. Enemy armor on approach.
Alert. A squadron of Siidim cruisers is approaching our flank.
Cruiser ready. Copy. On our way.
CU field depleted.
Acknowledged. Enemy armor disabled. Roger. Display.
Ready. Reading you. Salvager online.
Go ahead. New heading set. Reporting. Grid updated.
Support ready. Reading you.
Cruiser copies. New coordinates verified.
Receiving. Reading you. CU deposit depleted.
This is the captain. Alert. Anti-air turret post destroyed.
Bomber to launch deck.
Bomber on deck. Set to launch.
Ready. Haul out. Copy. Coordinates set.
Reading. Ready. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Ready. Send.
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Coming. Authenticate. Our bomber is under enemy fire. Clear to launch. Anti-air turret under fire. Combat alert. Bomber destroyed.
Heavy missiles loaded and ready.
Enemy airstrike
Damn,
down.
we're having shitty luck this mission. That sucks.
Hostile interceptor down.
Set new heading.
Hostile armor eliminated.
CU site exhausted. An RU site has been depleted.
We're ready for orders.
Control group 10 designated.
Displace to that CU field.
Make ready. Kapisi moving out.
Support ready. We're moving.
Give us a target.
Send message.
Receiving 5x5.
Cruiser ready.
Alright, so it looks like we have a little bit of time here. Now, I'm really hoping we get an artifact
Hostile
here.
armor incoming. We got something on the
Quite a
right.
bit.
Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Unload on him. Heavy stream of fire.
So while we have a moment, let us
Sakala
look
is deploying
at
cruisers.
this. This is a huge crater. Seems like the Taidan made quite impact. on
Alert. Battle
Kharak.
cruiser is taking fire. Position marked.
Oh boy. If you laughed at that joke, you're an asshole.
Enemy armor disabled.
Anyways, I want to check out this ship. Apparently this is a military class capital ship,
CU's exhausted. CU field expended.
and it is named the Taidan. Pretty interesting name
CU
for a
deposit
ship.
depleted.
It also has a pretty interesting symbol on the top of it here. It's the only time we've been able to
field
see
expended.
any symbology on any of these vessels. It's also completely and utterly different from every other ship we've seen, both in hull shape, its design, and its coloring.
CU site
Markings.
exhausted.
Now, if you are new to the Homeworld games, this is your first introduction into the saga, you should remember
Air
this
launch
ship.
detected from the Sakala.
Remember what it looks like, remember what it's called, and remember that symbol. Because this is going to turn into a pretty big deal in the later parts of the story. So yeah, now that we're on that topic,
Hostile armor eliminated. Alert.
so let me make sure I'm not about to die here.
We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? Armor
I think
vehicle
I'm
taking
okay.
effective fire.
Set new heading. Defend that area with a turret.
Turret up here for the time being. But yeah, I want to talk about this just for a moment here before we get in with the rest of the mission. Looks like we'll be able to send half of our forces over here, grab an artifact, hopefully, I really hope, and split my forces and push down into the crater by this path and by this path. So yeah,
Send message.
I'm gonna scout what's coming over
Gaussian in the
here
area.
just in case I
Get that mine
need a
up
nuke.
set.
So
Kapisi
just give me a moment and then we will return to the conversation
Hostile
that I wanted
designated.
to have
March bearing.
over there.
Tracking armored craft on approach.
Reading you, Command.
Attention.
Heavy artillery loaded. Target location set. Missiles away. Saturate the area.
This is the captain.
I'm just gonna
Weapons,
gamble that it's
stand by
something.
for cruise. Battle
I don't
cruiser
want
is
to have to
facing
worry about that for
resistance.
the time being.
Position mark. Fire.
Alright, so let's return to this conversation. Now,
Enemy armor disabled.
I have mentioned several points throughout this
We got a
campaign.
railgun under fire.
I often talk about just the attention to detail
Alert,
and all of the
railgun
little
lost.
things that you see everywhere throughout these games. Now, I'm talking about
Enemy
that
contacts
because
on the board. Alert.
for the same
Support
reason that I
craft has
made
been
the
engaged.
lore videos previously, is that the Homeworld Saga has an incredibly deep and rich story. However, most of the story in the games isn't really spelled out for you explicitly. It has
Be
a
advised.
huge amount of
Group 6
history
lost.
to
Repeat,
everything in
Group
the
6
game.
lost.
There's tons of backstory, and they don't really tell this to you directly in the games. A lot of the stories kind of provided in the manuals and the expedition guide and all the supplementary materials. However, there are hints and there are pointers to all of this stuff everywhere you look in the game, and this is a fine example of that. Now, if you're an old school Homeworld fan, you're a big war nerd like I am,
Hostile armor
you've
eliminated.
probably gone through all of this stuff
Air
already.
launch detected from the Sakala.
And if you haven't, though, I'd like to just give you perhaps a fun little project to do. There was a cutscene at the beginning of Mission 8 that showed the inside of a Gaussian base, and it showed a bunch of inscriptions on a wall.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
Now those pictograms that you see on the wall,
Alert. Battle cruiser is taking fire.
if you
Position
pay
mark.
close attention to them, they basically tell the entire main story arc of the Homeworld Saga. Everything is there. Now you can see those same pictograms in a cutscene at the beginning of Mission 10
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing
when
designated.
you're examining the
Hostile
Gaussian
offensive.
base data.
Authentication
Comes up on the screen, it's all red. If you were so inclined, if you were so interested, you could watch that cutscene and you could pause it right at that moment. They're showing those pictograms on screen, and you could look at what kind of story is being told. And if you're a fan of the franchise, it will be quite easy to see that the entire main story arc of
Enemy armor
Homeworld is
disabled.
told in those pictures. And if you're not familiar, you can probably piece it together, at least somewhat, by looking at all of those pictures and comparing the symbols you see to other symbols that you see in the game. This isn't a hint or anything. Might be just kind of a fun little interesting thing to do. So we are going to continue on at a little bit into the future with the rest of the Homeworld games. So the story will become clear in its entirety by the time we are done this saga.
A
But
railgun is taking
it's just kind of a
effective
fun
fire.
little thing that you might want to do.
Alert. Railgun
Check out
down.
that cutscene again at the beginning of Mission 10 and let the fan theories commence. There's also The next mission will be the final mission in the campaign. So
Operations update.
pretty much every single thing you see in that mission in a cutscene, you can likewise compare to what is shown in the Gaussian base data.
Salvager ready. RU coordinates
You know,
acquired. Moving the site.
that brings me to the topic of
Position marked.
the Gaussian. Where the hell's my base runner?
Hostile armor eliminated.
Did I lose
Reporting.
my base runner?
Reading.
That sucks. Not paying attention, talking about lore, being a nerd.
Proceed to rally point.
That's all right.
Secure location marked.
So as I was saying, that brings me to the topic of the Gaussian. Now, I've often said that the Soban are my favorite
Air launch
kith,
detected from the Sakala.
You're in service.
but the more I play this game, and the more I think about the story, and the more I think about the subtleties in which the Gaussian are portrayed, the more I love the Gaussian.
Check your screen. Light up that target.
Now this is going to be a topic I return to once we
Hostile armor incoming.
progress a little bit further into the
Hostile
rest of the
detected.
homeworld
Visual
games.
unconfirmed.
But
Move order confirmed.
Control
You know-
group 6 designated.
Alert. Hostile
Alert. A squadron of Siidim cruisers is
Oh my.
approaching our flank.
Watch them for another pass. Maintain tracking.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Roll. Combat relay. Hostile cruiser eliminated.
But really, if you pay
Interceptor
attention
taking hostile
to-
fire. Attention. Target locked. Fire. Enemy armor on the
if you pay attention to how the Gaussian are portrayed in this game, and you can piece together the lore, what's going on, you'll begin to see that the Gaussian
Are you
are
exhausted?
less of an outright villain.
Taking fire. Position marked.
I would consider them more of tragic antagonist. So the more I play this game and the more I get into the subtleties of the story,
Strike fighter ready for service.
the more and more I love the Gaussian. It's actually
New
remarkable
heading set.
to see just how much
RU
they
site
know.
has been depleted.
Now, yeah, their history, or the factual basis of historical events are somewhat diluted through their dogma,
Engines to idle.
but they know more than anyone else does by a significant margin
Bomber ready for sortie.
as to kind of the history and what's going on this planet. And it's pretty
CUs
interesting to see.
exhausted.
So in many ways they aren't wrong.
Authentication pending.
So yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now, but
Enemy airstrike inbound.
there's a lot of cool stuff if you pay attention.
Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Okay.
Roger that. Coordinates confirmed.
CU field depleted.
The captain.
Go for artillery.
CUs exhausted.
Looks like I lost a couple rail guns. Quite a few rail guns, as a matter of fact.
The fleet is at maximum capacity. Rally point set. Move to location.
Move with caution. We have hostiles on the board.
Now, let's take a look at that last artifact we found. This was an Inviscid coolant. Allows the Kapisi to use more power without
Railgun
overheating and
operational.
increases the Kapisi's power
Sakala is
reserve
deploying
by 5.
cruisers.
Field depleted.
Pretty dope.
Support ready.
Just gonna get another
Get a
turret
turret
up here.
up. Make sure it's combat ready.
Yeah. Torin Crater. Goddamn cool. Look at this. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to trying to push down into there.
Reporting. Set new heading. Give us a target. Copy. On our way.
Go ahead. Green line confirmed. Op ready.
Armor is en route. Air launch detected from the Sakala.
New heading.
Ready. Set new heading.
Ready for command. Copy. Coordinates set.
CU field expended.
Proceeding 5 by 5.
Runner, go ahead. Base runner is en route. Runner copies.
Kapisi copies.
Support ready.
Alright, Rachel.
CU deposit depleted.
Let's cross our
Alert.
fingers.
Hostile strike fighter in circulation. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Battle cruiser is facing resistance. Position marked.
One thing about this mission that I
Hostile
do
turret
really
sighted.
enjoy
Proximity
is
warning
the
in effect.
opportunity to
Hostiles
exact
designated.
savage retribution on these self-righteous traitor scum. You know, after we fought so hard to save their ass on multiple occasions, fuck the Siidim.
Make ready. Attention.
Real fuck 'em.
Coordinates confirmed.
Runner, new heading set. Reading you.
This is the captain. New sector designated. Move out.
On the move.
Cruiser ready. Op ready.
Fleet Group 2 assigned.
Roll out. Go ahead. Copy. Coordinates set. Ready to give him hell. Get this battle cruiser into the fray.
Receiving 5x5. Get this cruiser into the fray. Reporting.
Armor ready. Move order confirmed.
Railgun reading you.
Reading. Underway.
Send message. Going mobile. Reading.
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Runner. New coordinates verified. Deploy a turret on that location.
Standing by. Reading you, Command. Reading you.
Enemy airstrike inbound. We've detected something.
Alert all units. The Sakala is preparing to launch a cruise missile.
Artifact detected.
Oh
Move out.
shit.
Crew ready. Set new heading.
Go for armor.
Ready.
Artifact
Maintenance
recovered.
protocols in effect.
Authentication confirmed.
Receiving 5x5. New coordinates verified. Set new heading.
Ready for command. Set new heading.
Alright, we found an artifact. That's awesome.
We read you. Advance to mark CUs.
Ready. Send. Hold fast.
Ready.
Attention.
Fuck
Missile
you.
sequence initiated. Target set. Launch. Enemy turret detected. Tracking armored craft on approach.
CU site exhausted.
Sakala carrier has sustained moderate damage.
Right.
Ready. Send. Reading.
Right, what did we get? I hope it's good. Super hardened EMR shielding. Reduces the fleet supply
One of our
cost of
turrets is
ranged
taking
vehicles
fire.
by 1.
Alert. Battle
Fucking
cruiser is taking fire. Position
fantastic. Oh my god.
Reporting.
Oh.
marked. Alert. A turret post just went down.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
This is fine.
New coordinates verified.
Online.
Acknowledged. Reaping.
CU field depleted.
Let's wipe them off the map.
Send message. Copy. Coordinates set.
Go ahead.
Hostile detected.
On our way.
Visual unconfirmed. Send order.
Boom.
Hostile armor. Eliminate.
Eliminator into the fray. Hostile set. Move to engage.
Ready for command.
Moving under fire.
Battle report. Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Push through.
Cruiser ready.
Now I can build a lot more stuff.
Kapisi copies.
CU
was actually
site
a
exhausted.
really, really
CU
good
deposit
artifact.
depleted.
Oh man, that was
CU
awesome.
field expended.
Allow me to max out quite nicely.
Support ready. Set new heading.
Railgun online.
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Styles.
Strike fighter online. Strike fighter ready for service. CU's exhausted.
Salvager ready.
You know, I don't even need any of
Alert.
these resources.
Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
Set
Battle
message.
cruiser is facing
Cruiser's
resistance.
en route.
Position marked.
Heavy missiles loaded and ready.
Control Group 2 designated.
I think it's time, guys.
Make ready.
No.
Get us moving.
Reporting. Reading you.
Copy, on our way.
This is the captain.
The Sakala is deploying cruisers.
Yeah, well. Fuck the Sakala.
Crew ready. New coordinates verified. Ready.
Hostile turret sighted.
verified. Heavy artillery loaded. Cleared to launch. Missiles in relay.
Ready. Copy. On our way.
Sakala launching cruise missile.
Oh, boy.
Reporting.
Set new
Hostile
heading.
AA turret detected.
Cruiser copies. Get this battle cruiser into the fray.
Hostiles designated. Trackers
Ready.
assigned.
Displace.
Grid updated.
Reading. Cruise missile launch ready. Target set. Missile away.
Target set.
This is the captain. Alert. Battle cruiser is taking fire. Position mark.
Green line confirmed.
Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support.
The Sakala is taking heavy damage.
Boom.
All units engage the Sakala full attack. Rachel is taking
Got
fire.
it.
Response on the board. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Attention. Coordinates confirmed.
What is that?
Bomber to launch deck.
Copy that. Bomber on deck.
Enemy railgun eliminated. AA turret taking fire.
Heavy missiles loaded and ready. Maneuver out. We're going mobile.
Enemy armor.
Alert all units. The Sakala is preparing to launch a cruise missile.
Taking effective fire.
Go ahead. Green line confirmed.
Make ready. Alert. Anti-air turret post lost. Attention.
Get out of there.
What? Roll out. Go for artillery.
Cruiser ready.
Fire on any hostiles on the way.
Air launch detected from the Sakala.
Enemy anti-air turret sighted.
Send message.
Move with caution. We have hostiles on the board.
Enemy contacts on the board. Alert. Red alert. Command taking fire. Listen up. Artillery cruiser under attack. Units respond.
Standing by. Repair the critical systems first.
Reposition. Combat relay. Hostile cruiser eliminated.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Hostile armor eliminated. Systems online. Ready to burn. We got a railgun under fire. Reading.
Reporting.
Reposition. Receiving 5 by 5. Seal hatches for
Sakala launching cruise missile.
Roger. Displacing now. Copy. Coordinates set.
Ready. Send.
Target confirmed. Launch
Armored
bomber.
vehicle is taking fire.
Bomber online. The Sakala is at critical health.
Bye-bye.
We've got the Sakala on the ropes. Now let's finish her off.
The Sakala has been destroyed. All units, return to the Kapisi in preparation for immediate departure.
Personal log, Operations Officer Clea Soban, Expedition Carrier Kapisi. Jacob Sajet was alive this whole time. My God, a prisoner of the Gaussian for 4 years. And he stopped them from reaching the Kartoba site. He made the ultimate sacrifice for his people. Now, as we prepare to honor him, we also ready for battle, to finish what we started. I have no idea what the future holds, or if I'll be around to see it. But here, now, I am proud to be among these Sajet, to be counted as one of them, a Soban. It has been an honor to serve with them all.
All right. The Siidim are dead, and that is a good thing. Now we can move on to the site of the primary anomaly, the legendary Kartoba site. Prepare for the final battle of this wonderful campaign. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me coming up next for Mission 13, Kartoba.